So I can't have it anymore. It's not made for the outdoors. Come in, John. Come in. Beans is under the table. Beans! Beans! Beans, come be baby. Beans. She's getting hard to get. She'll come to me. She will. Well, this club is garbage. Dawn. Hi, I'm Brett Gaffney. I am in Los Angeles and this is my apartment. And today we are going to have a day. Well, because it's Wednesday and normally on Wednesdays I work at night, so I work usually Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, so Wednesday's my day off. And then I sometimes have Sunday, Mondays off. So today's my day off, which most people work on Wednesdays, but not me. Beans. Beans, say hello. What the fuck? I live with my 3 other roommates, Ethan, Matt, and Diego. Ethan should be at work right now. He usually leaves around 9. Diego is gone, so he's at work too. And Matt is upstairs. Matt doesn't work right now. He does something else. says she's ready to help me with an audition, so we could do that today too. Come on. This is the staircase. Each level is 2 bedrooms, or the living room, or the roof. Yeah. What's up? This is Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Hey, how's it going?
Come on in. I sleep here. I softly made my bed when I woke up. Very much just flop the sheet on. It's a mess right now. This is where I audition, so we'll be using this today. This is my shelf of innumerable different objects, mostly creative stuff, plus the Bible. Desk. This is where the magic happens. I do most of my editing for auditions or writing or social media stuff or podcast editing right here. And I usually put my coffee, as you can see, this is yesterday's coffee, right here, same glass. My sister asked me one day, she was like, I don't have money because I'm a broke college student, so I'm going to draw you a tattoo. And I said, I don't want to get a tattoo. And she goes, fine, I'll draw you something else. What do you want? And I was like, I want to see an otter riding my bicycle. And so she drew an otter riding my bicycle. Oh, this painting over here is my sister's. My sister painted one of my favorite albums on an old record, but it's cracked down the middle, so if I ever take it off the wall, it might split in half. And then this is my sister's too. She drew that. She painted this. She asked, I asked her, I was like, can you paint me something that you think is me? And she painted this when I was graduating college. I moved into this apartment in July of 2025. It's 2026 now, it's February. And the apartment that I had before this apartment was in Mid-City, and I lived in that apartment for 2 years, and then prior to that I was in Echo Park for a year. So this is technically my 4th year in Los Angeles. So I lived in Echo Park for a year, and then before that I was in Nebraska, hence the diploma on the wall. I graduated with a Bachelor in Fine Arts, and my major was Performing Arts, and I minored in Broadcasting, and I went to the Johnny Carson School of Theater and Film, and I had the exact same major-minor duo as Johnny Carson, and so I, in my head, pinned myself as the next Johnny Carson at the school. But he's more broadcast. I actually feel like I want to do more performative acting work. Not even I think, I do. That's what I want to do. That's what I do. But I've been in LA for 3.5 years, and so this half year would be technically halfway through my senior year of Los Angeles. And this is my current room, with remnants from different eras of my life. I've read mostly everything on this bookshelf. I hate to say it, but the acting books don't get touched as much as all the other books. Sometimes I feel like when I read an acting book, it's like I'm back in class, and class is boring. I'd rather just go out and try stuff and see what works. If you don't know me, I'm an actor in Los Angeles, California. I've been wanting to be a professional working actor since I was 5 years old. The first movie that I saw where I was like, wait, this is something you can do as a job, was Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man with my dad. And in the middle of that movie, I saw him swinging through New York City, and I said, wow, this is amazing. And then at the end of the movie, my dad looked at me and he said, what'd you think, son? And I said, Dad, when I grow up, I want to be Spider-Man. And he said, well, I don't know if you can be Spider-Man. He's like a fictional hero. And I was like, what do you mean? He's not real? He's not in New York? And he goes, no, he's played by an actor. And I was like, oh, well, then I'll just do what the actor does, so I could be Spider-Man. And I've lived with that decision my entire life. It is all that I ever think about. And if you know me well, it is movies and theater and film, and storytelling specifically, are what make me feel alive. Yeah, but last night I was going stir crazy because I feel like in between roles I if there's like a long enough gap, I feel like I like lose a little bit of myself because like sometimes I feel like I measure my life from like one role to the next, and then everything in between each role is gonna be like, what do I have to do to earn the next role? What do I have to do within my own personal life to like become good enough to be cast in like a movie or a play or a film or something? Or like if nothing's gonna happen on that front, or if the industry isn't gonna make any roles for me, like do I have to write my own thing and then make that and then be able to do that? Which is why I made the short film that is being edited right now, and I haven't even seen that yet, so that's making me go crazy because I just want to like see the fruits of my labors like be done. Like last night I was like torturing myself because normally I would like just go to bed after work because I got off work, but I like, got home and I went up into my room and I just started doing like I was practicing monologues from my college, from like old plays that I'd done, and like trying to force myself to remember the words from the monologues from like 6 years ago, but I wouldn't let myself read or like look it up, trying to remember the words to a monologue I did in 2021 because I thought if I couldn't get the words to those monologues, I would die. Which I don't know if sometimes being an actor is like maybe torture, but I don't know why, I was like staring in the mirror feeling like I had to like prove something to myself because it's like, oh, if I can't remember this monologue, like who's to say a casting director should ever put me in a movie again, you know? My hair is crazy.
Hello.
Hello. I gotta change real quick.
Okay.
Where did I put my phone? Hey, Riley.
Hey.
Okay, I'm gonna send you the sides. It's really quick,
Okay.
actually. I actually like kind of tried to memorize this, even though it's just a vertical.
No way.
I know,
No
right?
scrolling.
No scrolling. So
But
we could.
also, a short vertical edition is crazy.
I know they were like, hey, so send this like as soon as humanly possible, please. Thank you, bye.
Names over and over.
They love me playing Ethan's, even though I've never
Yeah.
actually booked a vertical because they're so.
Because you're just so good and they want.
Yeah. Sure.
That's what we tell ourselves. Look at me, I'm in so much pain.
Take her upstairs. Get her out of my sight.
How can Ethan care about her this much? But if she have that I don't, I won't let this happen. Not on my watch.
Do you know that I almost lost you?
It says chalking up.
I think they mean.
Choking up.
It does say
I know they
chalking
mean
up.
Choking up, but they freaking wrote chalking.
Okay, let's do practice run through this time with emotion.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't. Jack is fucking smiling behind. Doctor, save her! Do whatever it takes! If she dies, I'm burning this entire hospital to the ground! You know, I could have lost you. I could have lost you. Did I mess anything up?
The line is I almost lost you.
Fuck. Okay.
Which I think does change it a little bit. So yeah.
Do you know I
it's not very
almost
much.
lost
That's
you?
about, I almost lost you, yeah.
Okay, so
I think that you see whatever.
we're in the hospital, right?
Right. So like, okay, so you are covered in human blood, and you realize the mistake you made because you say Lily. Yeah.
Doctor, save her! Do whatever it takes! If she dies, I'll burn this entire hospital to the ground! Bring Zoe back. She has to be okay. You have to save her. Okay, that's one. We got one.
Nice.
Should we do it again?
3
Sure.
sentences.
Find like a
of,
reversal.
like angry. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Reversal action.
Let's do it.
Maybe. But also, God.
I said let's do it.
Reversal Stanislavski, isn't it?
Yale.
Right.
It's Declan and Ellen, technically, if we
Right, it
want
was
to talk
Graham
theory.
Shields. Okay, try that.
It is Graham Shields. You're right.
Yeah, that's where I learned it from. Okay.
Okay.
Just give it a try. Let's do one more here just for fun.
Okay.
And
Doctor, save her. If she dies, I'll burn this entire hospital down to the ground.
You have to save Zoe. She has to be okay. Do you understand? I can't believe I almost lost you.
Thoughts?
Slay! I think I like the second better.
Me too. I agree.
Okay, good.
I think if we push too hard, it'll get maybe worse.
Oh, totally.
So I mean, for this, it's like that makes sense. I have the suit. I have the red jacket. The suit, I think the suit's good too.
I would do red jacket, white shirt, jeans too.
Like white t-shirt?
Like not jeans.
It's a white t-shirt.
Okay, then yeah, do that. Red jacket.
Red jacket.
You don't wear jeans, right? Just wear like pants.
No, I don't wear jeans. I'll wear pants. I have pants. Hey,
Hey!
how's it going?
I brought snacks.
Oh, thank God. Jack's gonna need to eat.
You already broke the fourth wall, bro.
Yeah, we've addressed the camera. This is Lizzie. Lizzie is one of the first friends I made in Los Angeles since I moved here. How we met was through a mutual friend because Lizzie went to LMU with my friend Emily Shakai, and Emily Shakai was one of my best friends in high school back in Kansas. And so when I moved out here, Emily was like, you should message Lizzie and see if she'd meet up because Lizzie and you would be friends because I'm friends with Lizzie and I'm friends with you. So it was like a crossover event, but now Lizzie and I are just best friends. That sounds right.
You just missed that Emily and I met in college.
Your roommates.
Well, yeah, senior year.
Yeah, they met in college.
But yeah, that was it.
And Lizzie and I just do shenanigans now.
push it in.
Unlock.
Yeah, bruh.
Pull it all the way out. And then we should extend, right?
It's fun.
I see. Talk to me.
Almost there. There we go. Nope. Come on. There we go. Yeah, dude.
All right. What outfit do you want? Suit?
Just be like right here.
Because I'm in the middle of this trail, I found this ladder, just like out in the middle of nowhere. It's just me out here in a ladder, and I'm not sure what to do. But why? Who put this here?
This is sick.
All right. Then just put the sunglasses on. You like how
I feel like
half my eyes
for
were
me
glasses?
personally, the whole ladder shoot wasn't just something that was like, oh, this is going to be fun to do. We're going to go out. We're going to take a ladder into a scenic part of the mountains and take photos. It was more so like, I feel like the past few years in Los Angeles have been hard in their own ways, especially in like relationships and making friends and just being away from the people that I love back home. And I don't really have family out here. I don't have like a community of people I can just like go to at any point and be like, oh, this is like my mom, this is my dad. I don't have that. I have my friends, and that's like my chosen family out here. But besides that, that's about it. And for Lizzie and I to do the photo shoot today, it was just this thing where it was like, she's one of the first friends I made out here, and also she understands what it's like to want something so badly within a career or within like creative fulfillment, that it's like when you have an idea, like you should take action on it, you should execute it and like find a way to make it happen, because you know you can spend so much of your life having these ideas and saying, oh, I want to do that, but this will get in the way, or I want to do this but I can't do that unless I have these resources, or I have this amount of money, or this time off work. But it's like at some point, like those ideas will just slip away from you if you don't take action on it. And
I let go of my claim on you. It's a free world.
So like point CR2 or whatever it is.
I've always considered myself as somebody that, like, to be creatively fulfilled, I need to be pushing myself, and I need to be putting myself in circumstances where I can maybe do something outside of my comfort zone. Like, sure, modeling on a ladder is not going to be, like, it's not acting, but it's satisfying. It's cool to, like, collaborate. It's cool to interact with people. I feel like the best art is always collaborative, and it's always done with the people that you care about. And, you know, I've heard stories of actors working with other actors they don't work with, and you watch the film and it's like, I can kind of feel that. I can feel that there's tension on set. Whereas when you're working with like people that had fun making the thing that they're making, whether it's a painting or a photo or a film or a song, it's enjoyable. Like you can, like there's joy in the experience of making just as much as there's joy in the experience of like interacting with that art once it's done. You know, people can get lost in the career side of things, but really like what it comes down to is like, can I make something that makes me feel, and can I evoke feelings for other people that witness that art? You know, I guess you're not supposed to think about the audience, but I think like, what would I want to watch if I was the audience? What would I want to see? That's the type of art that I want to make. And it'd be nice to get paid too, but like in LA currently, you might as well do it for the love of the game. And then if a paycheck comes, that's awesome, but like I'd still do it without the paycheck. I'd just do it because it's all I've ever wanted to do, and it's all I still want to do. I mean, we're going to see a movie right now. It's like the best thing on earth. Going to a theater, sitting down, watching something that 50 to 100 to 200 to thousands of people could have made. They had this idea, they had this execution, this inspiration, they got the funds, they got the cameras, they got the crew, they got the cast, and then they did it and they shot it, and then they decided that what they had was good enough to put together into something, and then they put it out into the world, and now I get to see it. Like, that's amazing. You can't ignore how amazing that is. Like, movies are the best.